Veterans, I have good news and bad news. The VA is devising a plan right now about these 4 major disabilities. Keep watching to find out what they are. Number 1, let's talk about tinnitus. It used to be that you could claim hearing loss and tinnitus. Now, if you want to claim tinnitus, guess what? Unfortunately, it has to come with hearing loss. Now, that's the bad news. But the good news is if we get that claim in quick, which is what we do here at VetComm, then we can get you in under that old system. What you don't want to do is wait or go with a service that takes way too long and end up in the new system where if you have tinnitus, you're not getting paid without hearing loss. And many of us, especially that are younger, don't have the hearing loss that we would in our latter years. So keep that in mind. If you have the tinnitus, it's time to make that claim. Number 2, sleep apnea. The good news is, under the old system, if you have a CPAP, you can still get rated 50%, and that's awesome. That's what you're trying to do. The bad news is, the VA let so many people make claims for sleep apnea that they realize, oh my God, we let all these people get 50%. How do we get out of paying them 50%? I know what we'll do. We'll go ahead and change the way in which we rate sleep apnea in our new system, giving you 0% or 10%. What they want to say is, if we give you a CPAP machine and it cures your sleep apnea, we don't want to pay you anymore. So let's get it done under the old system so we can get that 50%. The next major one we got to talk about are all mental health issues. So it used to be, the good news, people weren't making that many mental health claims, so the VA hadn't really caught on to how much money they were spending for mental health. Well, this next generation, and thanks to people like us illuminating the fact that you can get paid for mental health. In fact, the biggest thing you can get paid for is mental health. The VA caught on, and that's the bad news. Now they want to figure out how to make it so that you can only get the 0, 10, and 30 and not the 50 and the 70. That new system is not going to be favorable. Let's get it done in the old system. If you have PTSD, anxiety, depression, MST, let us not wait. This is the most high value claim that you can possibly make. And the final one, I would say, are all stomach issues. So if you have IBS, you have GERD, you have Barrett's esophagus, you have all of these problems with your stomach from service, whether it be from stress or exposure to bad water, to bad food, a lot of times you can get 30% under that old system. That's the good news. If we get it done under the old system, we're still going to get paid. Get it done under the new system, though, they're trying to figure out how to give you the 0% or the 10%. They're trying to make it impossible for people to get to 90 or 100. They're trying to figure out how to minimize, if you will, the insurance payout. So if you've been waiting on these or sleeping on these or thinking you should get re-rated for these, the time is right now. This is your hour. Stop waiting. Start rating. vetcomm.us. Comment below. Free review. Let's tell you what we think we can do for you and how much money you're owed.